What is going on, guys? It is JaeS Solo Podcast, episode 8. Can't believe I'm on 8 already, even though these are super simple, but I just feel like I've been so busy. I haven't even posted my other podcasts yet. My Out of 30 podcast I did with Travis, and then my solo episode 6 and 7. I haven't even posted yet, but they're done. I just got to edit them. So that's kind of been what I've been going through right now. Anyway, so this podcast, I just kind of wanted to talk about my day, man. Like, wow, you ever take a nap and you don't even plan on taking a nap? Like, you lay down, you're just on your phone, you're chilling, and then you just pass out, and you wake up, you almost have like a little panic attack because you don't know what time it is, and maybe you got a place to be or something's going on, and you're just like, whoa. Like, you don't even remember falling asleep. You're just like, what the fuck? Well, that's what happened to me today. So I was going to kind of talk about that just because, I don't know. Like, so obviously you guys know I play for Minnesota State. We work out at 6:30 in the morning usually, and we do a ton of running and lifting and all that. So I was up at 5:30 today, and that's fine. I woke up, went to class, and I had work. I work at elementary school. I did that today, and by the time I got home, it was like 2 o'clock. And I had meetings to watch film with the D-line at 4. So I was kind of like chilling. It was probably like 2:30 at the time, maybe like 2:45, and I was laying in bed just on my phone. And I don't even remember falling asleep. I really don't. I just woke up, and I was like, oh, man. And I was like, it took me a few seconds to realize what time it was, everything. All of a sudden, I looked at my clock, or I looked at my phone, and it said 4:04, and I had to be there at 4. And I like panicked. I freaked out because if anyone knows, playing college football, like in high school, you can be semi-late or late, and like coaches will yell at you, but it's like no big deal. You know, it's because they don't give you scholarships. It's not so much more business, it's more fun. But in college, that shit's like a job. Like, it's almost like being late to your job. It's just like a fuck moment. And I was like, oh shit. I checked my phone. I didn't even get text from my coach saying, where you at? Nothing. Like, no teammates hit me up, nothing. So I was like, oh shit, what do I do? So I just got up, I didn't even get dressed, just ran out the door, drove there, sprinted to the building it was in. I got there probably at like 4:19, 4:20, 4:21-ish. So I'm 20 minutes late, and the meeting's an hour long. So I'm like I almost missed half the meeting. And so I'm preparing. I'm like cussing in the car. I'm like, God damn it. Like, I'm always fucking doing this shit. I'm really not. I've only been late once. Oh, this is my first time being late, actually. But I've been late before, like last year and stuff. But this semester, I've never been late. And you shouldn't be late. It's not that hard to be on time. It's something that's very easy if you just give a shit, you know. But I just slipped up. I didn't set an alarm. Obviously, like I said, I just fell asleep. Didn't mean to. And so I'm cussing in the car. I'm speeding. And I get there, and I'm just like, this is going to suck because I'm going to walk in. Everyone's going to look at me. The coach is going to be like, where the fuck were you? What were you doing? And I'm just going to get torn a new asshole in front of everyone. And, like, I don't know about you guys, but getting yelled at your coach in front of everyone is, like, one of the most just terrible feelings. You just feel so down and just shitty about yourself. So I was like, oh, no. I'm late, blah, blah. Anyway, I open the door. I, like, open it fast as fuck. Like, I didn't kind of slightly open it and sneak in because there's no sneaking in. It's a small classroom. So I just blast the door open, and I'm walking, and I like, scared everyone. Everyone jumped because they're like, what the fuck? And all my coach said was, oh, Jake, good afternoon or whatever. And I was just like, afternoon, coach. And then I walked in the back of the classroom and sat down. Excuse me. And that's all he said. And then he continued the meeting like I was there the whole time. So I was like, all right, maybe he's just waiting until the end of the meeting when everyone leaves to shred me. So I was just kind of like, you know, I just, you know, participated anyway, yada, yada, yada. The meeting's over. Sorry, I keep coughing. Fuck. And so I purposely don't even pack my stuff to leave because I know I'm going to talk to him. He knows he wants to talk to me. So he's packing his shit to walk out. So like I start packing my shit too, and I'm like, hey coach, and then he's like, so what happened? And he kind of had a grin on his face, and I'm just like, dude, fucking fell asleep, didn't set an alarm, didn't mean to nap, and I woke up at 4:04, and I really have no excuses. Like I that's it. Like, and so I busted my ass to try to get here as fast as I could. And you know, he was super chill about it, and it was really weird because he has torn a new asshole. I don't know. He has ripped me to shreds before. So I was just like, why is he so chill? Because, oh man, I just wasn't expecting it. And he's just like, yeah, man, like just fucking don't make any more mistakes. And he was just like really calm about it. And man, but I was telling you, I was sweating bullets. But then I felt so relieved when we left, and like we were like walking out together and talking and just having a normal conversation. I'm just like, damn, like I am lucky, because that totally like ruined my day. When I woke up at 4:04, I was like, fuck this day, I want to go to tomorrow already. But after we had that talk, it wasn't even like a talk, it was more just like a normal conversation. I was like, you know what, that put me in a good mood. I know I fucked up. He knows I think that's why he didn't yell at me, because I was pissed off. I like came in cussing. I was like, fucking A, like, this. So I think he knew I was pissed. And so, but I'm glad he did that, just because I personally like coaches that know when to yell at you and when not to. And if you guys don't know, I mean, I want my podcast and like my entertainment career to go off, but I also want to be a football coach, and I'm just going to go with whatever my heart tells me, especially after I graduate. And by the time I graduate, I'll know how well the podcast is doing, because I'll be in like a couple years and stuff. But anyway, yeah, and that's the way let me just calm down for a second. I'm like hyperventilating and trying to talk fast and stuff. It's not working. All right. My favorite coaches of all time are coaches that just know when to yell and when not to yell. I don't even know why this is a topic on my solo podcast, but it's something I really appreciate. And I don't like softy coaches, because you'll never get anything done. You'll have a hard time with people respecting you, so I get that. But then I also hate coaches that they're always screaming at you. They don't know when, like they never like not yell, especially at practice. They're always on your ass. They're always like, fucking do this right, blah blah blah. And you know, it's just like, those I have no respect for either. And I fucking hate them. I can't stand them. I don't want to play for them. I'll fucking talk shit behind their back. And sometimes I've had times where I'll fucking yell back at coach. I'll be like, fuck you, like, you know. And it's because I'm the type of guy, I get defensive fast, even though I know they're trying to help me. But when they have that, almost like they're screaming at you and not like trying to coach you, they're more just like degrading you. That's why I'm like, yo, I'll square up right now. So my favorite coaches, doesn't matter high school, college. I've been a lot of places. Obviously my high school, and then this is my fourth college I've been to. I've transferred a lot, so I've seen a lot of different coaches. And my favorite coaches are the ones that they're really chill when they need to be, and they know when you fucked up, and they don't even have to say anything really. They're just like chill with it. And then there's also times when I think my roommate's home. Anyway, there's times when you need to yell, because and that's the thing too, when you yell all the time, players don't even, it goes through one ear and out the other. They don't even acknowledge you yelling, because they're so used to it. They built a tolerance to it. So when you're the type of guy that's pretty chill, not like chill where they don't give a fuck, but they're just like, they don't yell necessarily, they just coach you up, talk you up. Those guys are cool, because then when they do blow up, when they're like, they just fucking blow a gasket, that's when you're like, oh shit, like this dude's serious, because he's never like that. So I've had a few coaches. My high school coaches were like that. My junior college coaches were like that, and some of the coaches I'm at here are like that. And I don't want to say his name just because I don't know if he'd want to be mentioned, but one of the coaches I have here is a perfect example of that. And even when he yells at you, it's not in that way where you feel like shit. It's almost like he gets excited, but like he's yelling at you, but like in an excited way. You know, I don't even know how to explain it. I can't think of an example, but I don't know. Topic I wanted to talk about today. Boring, I guess, right? These solo podcasts are so boring. It's hard doing this shit by yourself. Oh shit, by yourself. It is 10:14. I gotta be up at 5 tomorrow. Oh man. By yourself. Another topic is I need to quit this Juul life. I got one night when I was really drunk. I was at a bar with my family. There's a gas station right next door. I walked over there, bought one. It was nice that night, but when I woke up the next morning sober, I was like, why did I get this? This is so stupid. I used to chew tobacco for a long time. I quit that. I've been quit for about 10 months now. Seriously, haven't had one, not even one, for 10 months. And then the last 3 months, I've been off nicotine completely. No cigarettes, I don't smoke cigarettes, but no cigarettes, no e-cig, no Juul, no chewing tobacco, none of that. And then just that, I don't know what it was. This was last Friday, so it's almost been a week from tomorrow. And it's March 14th, 2019, by the way, at 10:15 at night. But anyway, I bought it, and I'm still smoking it. But I think I only have 2 Juul pods left. I think I'm just gonna cold turkey it after. I've done it many times. I can do it again. So, but yeah, I got the mango flavor right now. Dude, I looked up Juul today. Just, I don't know why I did. I was bored, I guess. And that company is worth 10 billion. No, I don't know if it was 10 or 2 billion. It was in the billions. It was $1 billion industry. And I was like, holy shit. You know how many Juul pods you need to get about 2 billion? I think it was 2, because 10 seems just too much. But still, $2 billion worth of Juul pods. That's a fuck ton of. Man, why did I think of that? I mean, come on. There's so many. Don't you guys think there's so many things you'll see on TV on those infomercials, or just things that these guys did or these gals, and it's such a simple thing, and it takes off in the market, and they become $1 million industry in 2 years, and you're just like, if I just had that idea and got that patented before anyone else. But of course, you don't think of the idea until you see it. That's why it wasn't really, I don't know. I'm just kind of bullshitting right now. So yeah, that's kind of been my day. Football, work, football, school, work, more football, homework, and podcasting and writing. Which, by the way, I'm still writing. I promise you guys some type of music will be released soon. It's hard, man. The summer is when I do the most with music because I don't have school or football. But during school time, man, this podcast keeps me enough because my free time, it goes to mostly this podcast and or homework. So this kind of keeps me busy and fills my schedule up. Anyway, this is episode 8. Still at 12 subscribers, I believe. Someone please get me to 15. You know what? Whoever gets me to 15 subscribers, whoever gets me these 3 subscribers, I will give you $10. That's right. I will give you $10 cash if you give me 3 subscribers. And they can't unsubscribe a week later or nothing. They gotta stay subscribing. So, boom. I'll say that on my Instagram and everything, so because some people might even not listen to this whole thing. But if I get 3 subscribers, I'll give you $10 cash. Think about that, dude. You literally just gotta be yo, subscribe to this channel. You don't even have to watch his videos. I'd prefer if they did, but I can't force people. So just subscribe to this channel. I'll give you $2 if you subscribe to it. There, you gave $6 away and you keep $4. Simple enough, man, right? So do it. Let me get to 15. I'm trying to get to like 100 by the summer, but dude, the way it's looking, it's not gonna happen. There's just no way. But I'm having that positivity mindset. It's all about positivity, creativity and consistency. All three of those will get me my 100 by the summer, I'm telling you. Mainly consistency and positivity and creativity, I guess, because sometimes I'm not creative enough. By the way, maybe I'll leave it. You know what? Fuck it. I'm going to do another podcast right after this, right now. And I'm going to talk about another podcast I actually listened to. So I'm going to be on this next podcast. I'll be talking about a podcast that my girl put me on. So anyway, like I said, thank you all. Thank you so much to 12 subscribers that actually subscribed. Most of y'all are like close friends. I don't think any of y'all are like strangers or nothing, but I appreciate it so much. It really means the world. Every single subscriber, even like one, even if I just get one, like I appreciate it. This is movement, it's building. And I'm telling you, if I get to 1,000 and start getting money off of this, I will give this money back. I will start having prizes, giveaways. And I don't really want to give away merch or nothing, because no one really wants to rep this podcast. I'll give away cash. I'll be like, look, you guys like this video and like do whatever, and I'll give you $100, and like I'll do stuff with that. So like, we'll see. But anyway, this is JaeS Solo Podcast, episode 8. Thank you guys for listening. If you stayed all the way through, you're the real ones. You're the real MVPs. And I'll catch y'all later.